Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the Builder's Diaries, where I build a business and a body at the same time. Today, we're going to be talking about the body, a little bit about the business. I'll give you a little update about that, but mostly about the body because today is day 40. So I want to let you know kind of where I'm at with things. I'm almost done. I got 2 more days of this challenge, and yeah, want to kind of give you guys some updates, some really cool updates. I'm excited about this. So yeah, today is day 40. I've got my dinner with me. I just finished my last gym workout, you guys. My last, well, not ever, obviously not ever. But for this challenge, I just finished my last heavy weight training day. And this entire week, I was really focused on, going heavy, going a lot heavier than I have before, pushing weight that I've never pushed in my entire life. And I'm happy to say that I did that at every single of all of the things I was trying to do, Earlier this week, I did pull-ups, and my goal was to do, 3 pull-ups, honestly, because 3 is what I normally do. I have always done 3. 3 is kind of what I've been able to do before. And when I started the challenge, I couldn't do any. 2 weeks ago, I could do 2. And then I was able to kind of keep it at 2. And I was like, okay, let's see what I got. I got 4, you guys. I got 4 pull-ups. And that's the first time in my entire life that I've ever done 4 pull-ups. So I was like, holy crap. Like, I was shaking. Like, I was just like, oh my God, did that just happen? Did that just happen? Like, holy crap. So I was like, whoa. So then the next day, I had deadlifts, and I deadlifted 100. I know what I have to remember now. I'm pretty sure I went 135 pounds, you guys. I've never deadlifted 135 pounds, and I was weighing 100 pounds at the time. So that's a lot heavier than I weigh. Never done that before at all. So I was very, very proud of myself for doing that. And then today I just got back. I did squats. Now, squats are odd for me because I broke my neck, and I broke my C7, so that's right where the barbell hits your neck, right in that area. So I don't really like to put barbells on my back. I don't like to put heavy barbells on my back. It just doesn't feel good and reminds me of weird things, Obviously, it's not going to hurt me. It's not going to like re-break my neck because I'm putting weight on it, but I don't know. So today I challenged myself to go heavier than I normally ever go. I typically will get up to about 95, and that's kind of where I stay. I went to 115 pounds today. I squatted 115 pounds, and I did it 5 times. So definitely not my max. I don't really like to go max, but I thought about it too. I was like, should I put more weight on it and see if I can do more? But I was like, no, I'm really proud of what I did. I'm proud that I pushed myself this week. I'm proud that I went out of my comfort zone. And that just gives me more opportunity to keep going and do more, because just because the challenge is over doesn't mean I'm going to be done. I'm building this body, and I'm not going to build the body just to lose the body. I'm going to keep this body, you guys, because I want to inspire other people. I want people to know that you can eat raw food and you can feel delicious. You can, not only look good, but my health. Like, I feel so good, you guys. I have so much pure energy. My digestion's going good. My skin is so soft. Another thing I noticed is my resting heartbeat went down 10 beats per minute. So that means my body is just more relaxed. I'm in a different, state. I'm not so like, they say that the lower your resting heart rate, the better health you have. And for my age, I have like peak, like I'm like in the very, very, very high, like 99 percentile of anybody else that actually tracks their stuff. So it's pretty interesting. And I'm like, yeah, my health is there, and that's different because when I was eating high protein, I looked really good, but I didn't feel like this. Like, I didn't have this pure energy. I didn't increase my weight as fast. Like, no way did I increase my weight this fast. So it's different, And I think outside of this challenge, I didn't have any protein powder at all during this challenge, like at all. I wanted to do it 100% food, living food, no protein powder. Getting into the challenge and really understanding what does that mean and what kind of foods do I have to eat to get that was a little difficult for me. Not difficult in doing it, but just the type of food I had to eat. It was just a massive amount of 1 or 2 types of food, and I'd really like to kind of diversify that a little bit. So I did some research, and I found a raw sprouted pumpkin seed protein that I'm going to be incorporating, I think, outside this challenge. So 1 scoop of that is 20 grams of protein, and that will help me a lot, I think, not having to do a ton of algae foods and a lot of green spirulina things, So I think I am going to bring that in and see how I feel, because it is raw. It's 100% raw. It's not heated, so it shouldn't really change how I feel. But if it starts affecting my digestion and I notice my stools are, they're not as, because I'm very bulky. They should be very bulky. They should be very big. They should be very easy to come out. If that changes, then I'm going to have to rethink if I want to do protein powder. And that's why I stopped doing protein powder to begin with, because it always messes up with my stomach. And I never really did pure. And then I was like, I don't really need this. And now that I've done this muscle building, I'm kind of like, well, maybe let me just try it for a little bit, because I'm paying attention to some of the top raw vegans that are looking how I want to look and training how I want to train, like lifting very, very heavy. We're not lifting 15 pounds in the gym, we're going as heavy as we can. We're pushing our body to the max of what we really are capable of. And they eat higher protein, they prioritize protein. And I don't eat 80-10-10. 80-10-10 is kind of that raw vegan diet that most raw vegans will eat. So that means 80% carbs, 10% protein, 10% fats. I'm eating about 70% carbs, like 15 and 15, but that 15 and 15 really fluctuates. I like to keep the fat around 12% and I like to keep the protein around like 17%, but it's hard to hit those targets sometimes. So it's kind of fluctuates, but on average, it's about 70% carbs, 15% fat, and 15% protein is kind of what I've been getting. And I've been okay with that. So I'm like, that's fine with me. That's the macros I'm cool with, but let me just continue that. And let me see if I can get it easier without having to take massive amounts of spirulina, which I like the spirulina. So I'm kind of like, we'll see, I don't know. It's kind of like, I'm going to take what I learned on this challenge and I'm going to move forward in my life. I'm going to keep eating raw. I'm going to stay raw, not 100%, but mostly raw. And if I eat anything at night, it's probably going to be some plant-based protein, maybe some tofu, maybe some, cooked beans. I don't know if I'm going to do beans, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I like the body that I've built on this and I don't want to lose it. So I'm not going to, go back to eating random vegan chicken nuggets like I was eating before. I don't want to get, because I can gain weight really fast, you guys. I will gain weight like this. And so I'm like, I got to be really careful with what I eat and how I eat. And even just going and getting like vegan chicken nuggets twice a month, my weight starts going up, and like just 2 times a month, just like those cheat meals, just that's it. If that was the only cheat meals I had, like that's going to affect my body, and it does affect my body. It affects my skin. I'll start breaking out because the oils, you don't really want that food. So sucks because I really liked it, but I don't want it right now. Like my body, like my whole, like this whole everything, I don't want it right now. I don't think about it, so that's good because I really liked those things. I was kind of addicted to those things. When you get into this vegan junk food, it's not great for you. It's made out of like processed oils that you don't really want to eat, not great for the body. So it's hard to not eat those because they're comfort food sometimes, chicken nuggets are comfort food. But yeah, so I hit all of those this week. I was really, really excited. I think next week when I'm done with the challenge, I will still work out. I might do 3 days a week so I can focus on working because it's really been really nice. My job has really been go to the gym, work out, get a nice body, go to the gym, work out, get a nice body. And before that, I was working a lot and I would kind of maybe skip the gym a couple times because I had to get work done or this or that. And I didn't let myself do that at all during this challenge. So now I'm kind of like, well, I've got a lot more work to do now. And now that this is ready, I have a lot of stuff to kind of build in the back end. And I have a client that is now ready to start working with me. So I also have him to kind of get up and going and do the same thing. So I might skip a little bit more gyms. I might not, we'll see. Because I was going every single day during the week. Every day, Monday through Friday, I was at the gym. So I was either doing a yoga class or I was working out. And then the weekends, I kind of was maybe there or maybe not there. But it's been good. I did get 10,000 steps, though, almost every single day. That was my goal, is to get 10,000 steps at least every single day, but not get 20,000 steps. I really wanted to keep it between 10 to 18, like keep it lower so you're not just walking and walking and walking and walking and walking, because that you're not going to build muscle either if you're just constantly, in doing cardio and constantly moving your muscles. That's not going to help you build. You got to rest muscles a little bit. You got to give your body a little bit of a rest. So I think there was 3 days that I didn't hit 10,000 steps, but I got like 8,000. So I'm cool with that. And then I was really good with all my detox stuff. So I did everything almost to the T in this challenge, other than the steps. And I think I missed dry brushing like 1 day or 2 days. So yeah, like I'm good, Got 2 more days left. Tomorrow, I'm going to go on a hike with my friend client. We're going to take some pictures of each other for both of the products that I'm going to be creating. And then I'm probably going to start fasting around 3 or so, probably start water fasting around 3, just so I can look really good in the morning for my, I'm going to take some pictures and I'm going to do my body scan. So my final body scan, you guys, is on Sunday. And I'm like excited to see the numbers because I've done this before and I've done it where it was 4 weeks, and I did these exact workouts over 4 weeks and I built muscle, like 100% I built muscle. But now I've really built muscle because I've never pushed this kind of weight before. I was really pushing my body. I didn't do that the year before. and I went 6 weeks. So I 100% built muscle, but let's see how much muscle I built. And I 100% lost body fat, but let's see how much body fat I lost. So I'm excited to really see what those numbers are and get those, that good before and after picture of that true before and after picture. I have a 5-week one, but I really want to see that 6-week before and after, because I got more workouts in this week, you guys. I built more muscles. I challenged my muscles. So I want to see kind of what are those muscles I was able to build. I'm excited. And then, I'm going to finish my book this week. I got everything done. I think I need to just kind of check the recipes a little bit, because ChatGPT is not very good with saying, hey, like, here's everything I'm making and the recipes. Can you give me a grocery list? It's not really working very well. It's kind of missing quite a few things. So I think I have to manually do some grocery lists on this just to make sure it's right, or just to check it. But it's kind of, I don't know, it's a lot. So we'll see. But I'm pretty much like done, so I just have to look at the book and look at the format of the book and make sure that's good. And then I believe I have a date. Well, no, I was waiting, because I want to release this YouTube for you guys to start watching, and then I'm going to kind of start doing it either twice or 3 times a week, and just kind of keep it going and keep giving you updates, and hopefully I'll be ahead of it a little bit, because I'm filming all these now and I haven't released it yet. But I want to have the link to be able to get a free download for me all about my learnings from this challenge before I release the YouTube. So I keep saying like, oh, I could, but I want to have something tangible that people can click on and a lead for people to get before I actually release the series, so that's coming. And you're going to see, it's funny, because as I'm saying this right now, I don't have it. But if you click on the whatever below and down here in description below, there's probably a link down there in the description below of my free thing that I'm giving away. So I don't have it now, but I will have it by the time you guys by the time you're watching this and I'm watching it live, I will have it again. So I got to figure out what that is. And for me, I'm kind of like, is that a book? Is that a webinar? I don't know. That is something I'm going to think about the next 2 days and really figure out what I want to do, because I want to get this up, you guys. I'm ready to start making money. It's been 6 weeks or more than that. It's been like 2 months since I decided to kind of pivot. I haven't made any money, so I'm ready to start making money. And I know I keep meeting people that want this. I keep all this. I'm like, I know it's like people are going to want this, and my free lead into the 6-week thing is just going to be my biggest takeaways from eating raw food and lifting really heavy for 6 weeks, I think, because I have some really big takeaways. I have takeaways that there's no way I could have written this book when I first started, because I thought I was going to go this way and I'm over here now. So I learned a lot, you guys, a lot during this whole challenge. And I've kind of shared a little bit here and there. And my cat wants to say hello. She wants to say hello. I gave her food, but I don't know. I got a very healthy cat. She eats raw food as well. So we both eat raw food. She eats raw meat because she's a carnivore, and cats should be eating raw meat because that's their natural diet, right? You love your raw meat, don't you? She's not very nice. She's gonna attack me in a second. All right, let's take her down. She's gonna scratch me, but she's so cute. I think she said hi before, but now Zayla's gonna say a little bit hi. But I'm pretty much done, so I am gonna play with my cat because I haven't been home all day and she wants to play. Don't you want to play? You want to play? I think she kind of just wants to go on the patio and go outside. You want to go outside? You want to go outside? All right. Well, all right. You guys have a great night, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.